Hi everyone, and welcome back to today's morning report with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Handtech Markets, for Friday the 4th of July. Moving on to Eurodollar now, and what a turnaround that we've seen in Eurodollar in the last few days. Obviously, with the strength of the dollar that we saw yesterday, the euro has been significantly sold off, and this is changing this outlook that we had for this euro recovery that formed something like a 3-week uptrend as a recovery, but there's been a significant turnaround and deterioration in the euro chart in the last 2 to 3 days. And the momentum indicators certainly would suggest that that is the case. You've got these MACD lines that didn't even reach neutral, and they're beginning to turn lower again. You had a confirmed crossover sell signal on the stochastics as well. That is a fairly potent signal. And also we've had the RSI as well turning lower again. So on the daily chart, it doesn't look all that positive. Intraday, this is that uptrend you've had, and that's been decisively broken. But the other important thing is now we're coming back towards, even in the last few minutes, the weakness in the euro has begun to accelerate again in this European session, and that support that, at $1.3585, which then turned into resistance and recently back into support again. That is now going to be the level that I think we're going to be testing, and certainly that is, I think, a key level near term, because I think that would certainly say, I mean, you had a couple of 2 or 3 occasions where you did just slightly breach that support to the downside, but there was a quick bounce back in just a matter of hours into that uptrend. So it would suggest that if you start to breach that 35.85 mark and then hold below it, then that would certainly confirm that the dollar bulls or the euro bears are back in control of this chart, and it looks like the selling pressure is beginning to mount once again against the euro, and if that 35.85 position does hold, then ultimately we're going to be testing these lows. 35.02 was that post ECB announcement low that came in on the 5th of June, and I think we'd probably be testing that 35 big figure mark that has been so supportive in the recent month. So it looks like, as I said, that the downside pressure is growing once again on the euro. In terms of your support, your resistance on the upside, you'd be looking at that 36.40 mark, which capped the upside, and then was used as support, but that sharply broke down yesterday on that payrolls report. So that now becomes the resistance once again, 36.40, and then your highs of this trading band, 36.70. But I think at the moment you'd be looking to sell any sort of strength in this euro chart, because it looks like the outlook is becoming increasingly negative for the euro. Okay, that's my analysis for the euro this week, and I will speak to you later. Thank you.